What is better, the N55 or the B58? That is what we're about to find out. So to catch you all up, I'm going to tell you what's done to the BMW, and then I'm going to tell you what's done to the Toyota Supra. So we're going to get into that. All right, so jumping into this, I'm going to be telling you what's done to this car so far. So far with this car, we have an intake, we have a charge pipe, and then we also have the down pipe. We also have a tune for the car, and it's MHD and it's Stage 2 Plus. So sadly, we found out in our last video that this car is probably not going to make 500 horsepower, and that's the sad truth when it comes to the N55 engine. Now that doesn't mean we can't put a big turbo on it and get it faster, but that's soon to come. So now let's move over to the Toyota Supra and see what's done to it. All right, so jumping into this Toyota Supra, what is done to it? So one of the things that's done to this car is just a down pipe right now, and that's typical for BMW. But the B58 is an absolute powerhouse of an engine. But here's the thing, is it gonna be better than a full bolt-on N55, or is the B58 going to still beat the N55 even though that it only has a down pipe? With this Toyota Supra, a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with it. I personally love the Toyota Supra. I like what Toyota's done because it's a really slick design, and it's also really good at handling. I would consider it a good driver's car. Now moving on to the 535i, the N55 is a great engine. It's been good to me so far, and a lot of people love or hate the N55. I wouldn't say this is much of a driver's car because this thing is like a boat, so it's not going to handle as good if you're looking for something that handles really good. But that's enough about the cars. Let's jump in and see which one sounds better. So in my opinion, I think the N55 sounds a little bit more raw, but I'm going to let you all decide. So we're going to do the Supra next. So don't get me wrong, I still love how the B58 sounds, but I still think the N55 is a little bit more raw. Another thing with the B58 is it sounded like it had burbles, but that is actually stock from the factory. This car does not have a tune, and it also does not have a burble tune. So for the burble haters, this car, it comes like that from the factory. All right, so after getting the sounds, let's figure out which one drives better and is just pretty much overall which engine is going to be better, the B58 or the N55. Enough of me talking, let's jump in and see which one handles better. All right, so right now we're just driving this. We're just kind of seeing which one handles better. So overall with this car, I know this thing is an absolute boat, but at the end of the day, this thing still handles gracefully. And this thing feels great being full bolt-on. It's not been full bolt-on too long, but it just feels so good. After the intake install, you can really tell with this car, just how good the turbo sounds. It just sounds amazing. Also, we need brakes on this thing bad. This thing's shaking. But if you made it this far in the video, always make sure to like and subscribe. Tell us what you think about the B58 and the N55. I'd like to know what, just what's your all's overall thoughts on the cars, or not the cars, but I guess the engines of them. Very good. Cars over here making German noises after that, but let me know what you think of the N55. Now it's time to jump into the B58 and let's see what it's about. I'll be honest, I think this car is going to do a whole lot better because this thing is actually designed for handling. It's locked. We're about to jump in this thing. We're about to see how the B58 does compared to the 535 is all I'm going to say. this thing handles amazing. Like, this is my first time driving the B58 or the Supra hard, and it just handles like, it's like a go-kart, man. Does this thing drift?
The front drifts, the back doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Please don't blow up my car.
I will say this, you know, even though I do have the 535i, I feel like the Toyota Supra just handles really good, and I feel like the power is a lot better. Just like, it's a lot of instant power. It feels really good. Well, that was a cop. We'll get right back to you. So this makes for a really awkward situation. So we turned around because we thought, you know, he was going to turn around, but he didn't turn around. So now he's directly in front of us. So now it's just awkward. But I will say, after driving the Toyota Supra, this thing is an absolute machine. So if you hate it, go drive one. I'm just going to be honest. This thing is awesome. Okay, now this is getting very awkward. Now he's turning in to where we're turning it. What should we do here?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if he was going to pull us over, he'd already pulled us over,
right,
theoretically.
Are you illegally parked right now?
No, I actually parked in a parking spot, so we're good.
Okay, you look a little too tall for that.
No, listen, I'm 6'4" and I fit really good in it. I'll just be honest with you guys. All right, so let me just go ahead and tell you. This Toyota Supra handles like an absolute machine. And with the B58, listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you straight up, even though this car has just a downpipe on it, I swear it's so much faster than the N55. It's honestly uncomparable. Like, yes, the N55 is fast, but even with a full bolt-on, it does not compare to the B58. The B58, no wonder it has so much hype behind it, because this thing is a machine. But after showing you all the N55 and driving it, and then the B58, I'm going with the B58, even though that I am a little bit biased towards the N55. It's just all around a better handling car, but these cars are made for two different purposes. You have a four-door sedan, which is more of a luxury style car that you'd be driving to your doctor's appointment, comparing it to a two-door car that's an absolute menace on curvy roads. But as always, it's been Appalachian driven, and make sure to like and subscribe, and also try to keep it on the road.